Hey, welcome to Manila Updates TV. Please subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. The world watches, transfixed, as tensions in the West Philippine Sea reach a boiling point. News crews from around the globe descend on Manila, their cameras capturing every moment, every reaction, as the nation braces for what comes next. In the open waters, a Philippine supply ship is suddenly blocked and blasted by a foreign Coast Guard vessel, the confrontation unfolding in real time for all to see. The footage is unfiltered and harrowing. Powerful water cannons slam into the much smaller Filipino boat, drenching the deck and forcing the crew to retreat under a barrage of water and intimidation. What should have been a routine resupply mission for Marines stationed on a remote outpost is now a global flashpoint, a symbol of the ongoing struggle for control in these contested waters. This is not an isolated event. It's just the latest in a long series of maritime confrontations that have played out over the years. For the Philippines, this is a recurring reality. Navy and Coast Guard crews prepare for each mission knowing they may face danger at any moment. Each incident exposes the nation's vulnerability and the immense pressure on its Navy and Coast Guard. The stress is visible on the faces of officers and sailors who must make split-second decisions with national consequences. Outnumbered and outgunned, these sailors are tasked with defending a vast maritime territory that stretches far beyond the horizon. Their resolve is tested daily as they face larger, more heavily armed ships. The question looms over every mission. Can the Philippines truly protect its waters and its people in the face of such overwhelming odds? Outrage and debate ripple from Manila's bustling streets to the quiet shores of Palawan. Families gather around televisions, anxious for updates, while fishermen and local leaders discuss what the future holds. Why does this keep happening? What can be done to break the cycle? In newsrooms and government offices, heated debates rage over policy, strategy, and the nation's next move. The answer is complex, but at its core, it's about presence on the water, showing the flag, asserting sovereignty, and deterring further aggression. Yet the Philippine fleet is stretched thin, too few ships for too much sea, and every patrol is a reminder of the daunting challenge ahead. These standoffs don't just threaten national security, they disrupt the daily lives of ordinary Filipinos. Fishermen are forced to abandon their traditional grounds, livelihoods are put at risk, and vital resources are left unharvested. Each confrontation chips away at national sovereignty, testing the resolve of a nation determined to defend its rights and its future. The burden falls squarely on the shoulders of the Navy and Coast Guard, the guardians of the nation's future, standing watch day and night. But to truly safeguard the country's interests, they need more than courage. They need the right tools, modern ships, and unwavering support from the nation they serve. After every tense encounter, the question resurfaces: how many ships does the Philippine Navy need? It's not just about numbers, it's about capability, presence, and deterrence. The Navy's mission is vast: defend territory, secure resources, fight piracy, and respond to disasters. Each mission needs different ships, deployed in different ways. The rule of 3 in naval planning means for every ship on patrol, 2 are in maintenance or training. To maintain a constant presence, you need a fleet that can cover all key areas, all year round. The answer isn't a single number, it's a strategic calculation based on geography, threats, and current shortcomings. Only by breaking down these needs can the Philippines build a realistic, effective Navy. The goal: a balanced fleet that defends the nation without breaking the bank. The Philippines is a maritime nation of over 7,600 islands and the world's 5th longest coastline. Patrolling this vast, fragmented territory is a monumental task. Beyond the coast lies a 2.2 million square kilometer exclusive economic zone, 7 times the country's land area. The Navy must secure the West Philippine Sea, the Philippine Sea, and the piracy-prone southern waters, all at once. A ship off Palawan can't respond to a crisis in Mindanao. The archipelago's narrow straits and vital sea lanes are global trade arteries, ensuring their security is a national and international responsibility. Geography gives the Philippines strategic importance, but also a heavy security burden. Without a capable Navy, these waters become a liability, not an asset. Let's take a closer look at the numbers behind the Philippine Navy's current fleet. Today, the Navy operates a mix of 2 modern frigates, State-of-the-art ships like the BRP Jose Rizal, which represent a significant technological leap for the country's maritime defense. But alongside these new additions, the majority of the fleet is still made up of aging corvettes and patrol craft, many of which have been in service for decades. The two modern frigates are a step in the right direction, offering advanced capabilities and improved firepower. But they are woefully insufficient for a nation with over 7,000 islands and vast maritime borders to protect. Most of the corvettes and patrol vessels are not only decades old, but also costly to maintain, plagued by outdated technology and lacking the modern systems needed for today's complex maritime challenges. According to the rule of 3, for every 3 ships, only one is typically available for active duty at any given time, due to maintenance and crew rest requirements. With just 2 frigates, the Navy can't even guarantee that one will always be on patrol, leaving critical gaps in maritime security. The result is massive gaps in defense coverage, with large stretches of coastline and territorial waters left unguarded. This limited fleet means the Navy struggles to respond to multiple incidents at once, whether it's search and rescue, disaster response, or defending against external threats. Decades of underinvestment and delayed modernization have left the Navy playing catch-up, trying to bridge a gap that has only grown wider over time. Recent acquisitions of new ships and equipment are a positive shift, signaling a renewed commitment to maritime security. But the gap between the current fleet and what's truly needed for national defense remains significant, especially when compared to neighboring countries with larger, more modern navies. The fleet is simply too small and too old to meet the challenges ahead. While modernization is finally underway, the journey to a capable, modern Navy has just begun, and much more needs to be done to close the gap. For the Philippines to secure its waters and respond to future threats, it urgently needs more ships, modern, capable, and ready for action, sooner rather than later. The current fleet is like a police force with only 2 patrol cars for an entire state. To secure its waters, the Philippines needs a substantial increase in modern warships. Experts recommend a balanced, multi-layered fleet frigates for high-end defense, corvettes for patrol and sea control, and OPVs for constant presence. The rule of 3 means to keep 2 ships on station. You need at least 6 of that class. Apply this logic across all maritime zones, and the numbers climb quickly. A dozen major surface combatants is just a starting point. The transition requires long-term commitment, strategy, and funding. The current fleet must be the seed for a larger, modern force. Building the future Navy is a marathon, not a sprint. Frigates are the backbone of any modern Navy, versatile, multi-mission warships designed to defend against a wide range of threats, including those from the air, the surface, and beneath the waves. These ships are equipped with advanced radar, missile systems, and sonar, making them essential for both offense and defense in maritime operations. They serve as guardians of the fleet, protecting other ships from danger, projecting power far from home shores, and providing a vital defensive shield for both military and civilian vessels. Whether escorting convoys or leading a task force, frigates are always at the forefront of naval action. The Philippine Navy's 2 modern frigates, BRP Jose Rizal and BRP Antonio Luna, represent a significant leap forward in capability and technology. However, having just 2 of these advanced ships is not enough to meet the growing security challenges in the region. To maintain a credible and effective maritime presence, experts agree that at least 6 modern frigates are needed. This number allows for continuous operations and flexibility in deployment. With a fleet of 6, the Navy could always have 2 frigates actively patrolling the nation's waters, 2 ready to respond to emerging threats or crises, and 2 undergoing maintenance or training. This rotation ensures that the fleet remains ready and resilient at all times. Such a force would transform the Navy from a reactive posture, only responding to incidents, to a proactive one, able to shape events, deter aggression, and safeguard national interests before threats escalate. Frigates truly are the steel backbone of a modern fleet, combining firepower, speed, and endurance to lead and protect at sea. They provide critical air and submarine defense for the nation's most vital and strategic waters, ensuring safe passage for commerce and security for the homeland. Building up to a fleet of 6 modern frigates is not just an aspiration. It's an achievable and essential goal for the Philippines. It requires investment, planning, and commitment, but the benefits to national security are immense. This is the foundation of a credible, capable Philippine Navy, one that can protect the nation's interests and ensure peace and stability in its surrounding seas. Corvettes are the fleet's agile workhorses, smaller than frigates but packing serious firepower. They bridge the gap between high-end warships and patrol vessels, handling everything from sea control to anti-surface warfare. Modern corvettes carry anti-ship missiles, guns, and point defense systems. The Philippine Navy's current corvettes are aging and need replacement. A force of 12 modern corvettes would provide the flexibility to patrol multiple regions at once. Squadrons could bolster the West Philippine Sea, secure the south, and monitor the east. This distribution ensures no maritime region is left unguarded. Corvettes give the Navy the muscle for day-to-day sea control. 12 modern corvettes would be a game-changer. Offshore Patrol Vessels, or OPVs, are the Navy's persistent eyes and ears. They're built for long patrols, law enforcement, search and rescue, and protecting fisheries. OPVs are efficient, cost-effective, and can stay at sea for weeks. A large OPV fleet means constant presence across the vast EEZ. The Philippines is acquiring new OPVs, but needs many more. A force of 24 modern OPVs would allow at least 8 to be on patrol at all times. Dedicated flotillas could protect fishing grounds, monitor vital resources, and secure the south. This frees up frigates and corvettes for high-end missions. OPVs are the backbone of daily maritime security. 24 OPVs would give the Philippines real control over its waters. The ideal Philippine Navy is a balanced, integrated fleet, each ship class playing a vital role. 6 modern frigates provide high-end defense. 12 corvettes offer offensive power and flexibility. 24 OPVs ensure constant presence and law enforcement. That's 42 major vessels, a realistic goal for a maritime nation of this size. This fleet allows the Navy to sustain deployments across all key regions, all year round. It moves the Navy from reactive to proactive, from vulnerable to secure. Achieving this vision requires national commitment, steady funding, and a clear strategy. The modernization program is the first step. With a balanced fleet, the Philippines can finally be the master of its own seas.